Marathon Running by Gilles Peterson. Wanted to run the marathon, I don't know, for all my life really. I wasn't very good at running at school. I was more of a sprinter. Used to play rugby and football and all that kind of thing, and but the running seemed to be the best way to stay fit as a DJ over the last few years. So I've done it sort of as an amateur in between gigs, you know, 3 miles here, the odd 5 mile there, but that's about it. I've always been fascinated by the marathon, particularly in London, because when I used to live in Rotherhithe, once a year the London Marathon would literally go past my bedroom, and I'd always wake up, and it was always on a Sunday morning, and so I'd always be slightly the worse for wear, and I'd look out the window and I'd be like, oh God, I wish I was part of that, but it won't happen. But anyway, it's happening, and it's just about to happen. I've made a real effort. I've stopped DJing since, well, New Year's Eve. I did New Year's Eve, and I did the Worldwide Awards. I didn't DJ technically. I've done a couple of little things, but you know, very, very low key for me. And it's been amazing. It's been a real change. You know, I've been able to focus. I've been able to train 3 times a week. I've had to change a lot of things because at my age, being 46 and having never done sort of long distance running of this type, I hurt my knees. My knees weren't up to it. They're not actually messed up, but they're just, you know, to go from 4 or 5 miles to 26 miles is quite a lot. So I thought I was out a month ago. I thought, this is it, I can't, there's just too much pain on my left knee. I went to see an osteopath and he just looked at me, pulled a few bits of my hips, other parts of my body. It had nothing to do with what I thought were my knees, and he's fixed it. And he's also told me to kind of cut a few things like wheat, caffeine, alcohol. Hard, but I've done it, although I'm desperate for a croissant. But I've got a month to go, and then I can just go at the pub, have a pint, and it'll be brilliant. And I'm doing all of this for the Steve Reed Foundation, which is a charity that I set up on the back of last year. A great drummer, huge inspiration, musician, played with everybody from Sun Ra to Fela Kuti, and he passed away in April 2010, and I just want his memory to be remembered, and the inspiration that he's given not just me but a whole heap of new generation people, from musicians like Fortet to other jazz players. So many people have been inspired by him. So I have set up a charity called the Steve Reed Foundation with the Musicians Benevolent Trust, and we're doing that for him, and this is my first foray into marathon running. I can't wait.